They're driving us. They're driving our perspective, our attitude, and not God himself and his word. Notice here what Ken Sande says. If someone is standing in the way of a good desire, it is appropriate to talk together about it. As you talk, you may discover ways that both of you can grow and benefit each other. If you cannot make progress privately, it's reasonable to seek help from a pastor or a trusted advisor. But what if the other person persistently fails to satisfy your desire? If he's an employee, it may be appropriate to fire him. And if he's an employer, you may need to look for a new job. But if the other person is your spouse, a child, a longtime friend, or a member of your church, these relationships should not be easily forsaken. So when one of these people disappoints you, you will need to choose between two courses of action. You can trust God and seek your fulfillment in him. And in a way to summarize, you can patiently endure by faith, by praying fervently for that person, and allow this trial, this disappointment, this conflict to conform you to the image of Christ, privately until it's dealt with. But number two, you could go the other way, the way of the world. You can take the next idle progression towards being demanding. So you go from saying, I desire, to I demand. Maybe some of these are examples of desires you hear yourself say that he uses here. I work hard all week. Don't I deserve a little peace and quiet when I come home? I just want the children to get along and work hard in school. I spend hours managing our budget. A new computer would save me hours of work. God calls me to provide for our family. I deserve to have more appreciation and support for the long hours I put in. I just want to have the kind of intimacy God intended for marriage. She's my granddaughter. If I don't see her more, she'll think I don't love her. God has made me pastor of this church, so people should respect me. He's my pastor, so he should visit me faithfully in the hospital. I've worked harder than anyone else in this project. I deserve the promotion. Fill in the blank. There are an untold number of desires, unmet desires, that people have aired with an attitude of demanding. While some of these things might be completely valid, by the way, nevertheless, it's our response thinking we deserve it and need it that becomes the problem. Because by needing it, we're saying, I'm not fulfilled by what God has given me. Saying, I need this, I must have it. We're worshiping that thing. In other words, it goes from this is something I want to I must have it. I must have it. That's idolatry.